It was almost like a reverse nightmare, like when you wake up from a nightmare you're so relieved. I woke up into a nightmare. I want to tell you how to help me. I want you to tell me what I need. I wish I could. She hurts and she cries. But you can't see the depression in her eyes. Because she just smiles. I wish I could go back to a time when I could smile and it didn't take everything in me to do it. So you try to think of someone else you're mad at, and the unavoidable answer pops into your little warped brain: everyone. Because wherever I sat, on the deck of a ship or at a street cafe in Paris or Bangkok, I would be sitting under the same glass bell jar, stewing in my own sour air. I am so demanding and difficult for my friends because I want to crumble and fall apart before them so that they will love me even though I am no fun, lying in bed, crying all the time, not moving. Depression is all about if you loved me you would. That's the thing about depression. A human being can survive almost anything, as long as she sees the end in sight. But depression is so insidious, and it compounds daily, that it's impossible to ever see the end. You sometimes think you want to disappear, but all you really want is to be found. Sometimes you just need someone to tell you you're not as terrible as you think you are. I wish I could go back to a time when I could smile and it didn't take everything in me to do it. She says she's fine but she's going insane. She says she feels good but she's in a lot of pain. She says it's nothing but it's really a lot. She says she's okay. But really she's not. It's hard to answer the question, what's wrong? When nothing's right. You hate when people see you cry because you want to be that strong girl. At the same time, though, you hate how nobody notices how torn apart and broken you are. Depression makes you isolated. It's very hard to think of other people when you're wrapped in a prickly blanket of sadness and all you can think about is your own pain. I'm not sure if I'm depressed. I mean, I'm not sad, but I'm not exactly happy either. I can laugh and joke and smile during the day, but sometimes when I'm alone at night I forget how to feel. It feels like everyone else is moving on with their lives while I am stuck here, in this hole that I can't climb out of. There are wounds that never show on the body that are deeper and more hurtful than anything that bleeds. You smile, but you wanna cry. You talk, but you wanna be quiet. You pretend like you're happy but you aren't. My body and heart weren't made for this. I'm tired of being tired and I'm tired of being sad. So you try to think of someone else you're mad at, and the unavoidable answer pops into your little warped brain: everyone. I feel so disconnected from the world, and I feel like no one even notices me or cares about me anymore. I thought by masking the depression with silence, the feelings might disappear. My life is just one constant battle between wanting to be alone, but not wanting to be lonely. Sometimes I wonder if I will ever be happy with myself. I worry that if I can't be happy with myself, then nobody will ever be happy with me. I want to be happy, but something inside me screams that I do not deserve it. The worst kind of pain is when you're smiling just to stop the tears from falling. Sometimes just the thought of facing the day feels like broken glass in my soul. I'm the type of girl who smiles to make everyone's day, even though I'm dying on the inside. I hate this feeling. Like I'm here, but I'm not. Like someone cares, but they don't. Like I belong somewhere else, anywhere but here. The only thing more exhausting than being depressed is pretending that you're not. It's not the feeling of completeness I need, but the feeling of not being empty. It's not always the tears that measure the pain. Sometimes it's the smile we fake. When you're surrounded by all these people, it can be even lonelier than when you're by yourself. You can be in a huge crowd, but if you don't feel like you can trust anybody or talk to anybody, you feel like you're really alone. There is no point treating a depressed person as though she were just feeling sad, saying, "There now, hang on, you'll get over it." Sadness is more or less like a head cold with patience, it passes. Depression is like cancer. They ask, "How are you doing?" But what they mean is, "Are you over it yet?" My lips say, "Fine, thanks," but my eyes tell a different story, my heart sings a different tune, and my soul just weeps. Depression is feeling like you're lost something but having no clue when or where you last had it. Then one day you realize what you lost is yourself. Depression is the overwhelming sense of numbness and the desire for anything that can help you make it from one day to the next. I define depression as a comparison of your current reality to a fantasy about how you wish your life would be. That's the thing about depression. A human being can survive almost anything, as long as she sees the end in sight. But depression is so insidious, and it compounds daily, that it's impossible to ever see the end. The fog is like a cage without a key. Depression is a prison where you are both the suffering prisoner and the cruel jailer.